Hey everyone, welcome to Neil Talks. My name's Neil, and it's time to talk Taskmaster. Not a whole lot to say before we jump into this, guys. I'm loving this season. You guys know that by now. I'm loving this cast. You guys know that by now. We've seen Dara and John and Sarah all win episodes. I don't think we've had a Munya win yet. And I know we haven't had a Fern win yet, and I'd love to see one of them have their moment in the sun. But the twin-headed dragon of Sarah and Dara, I feel, is going to be really tough to beat this season. Let's see how it all shakes out. Let's jump straight into it, guys. This is episode 7 of series 14 of Taskmaster. How long ago did they shoot the Greg bits of the opening sequence? Because I feel like he has not changed an iota from those shots. Even though that's like 7 or 8 years ago.
It's me, Big Daddy G, and things are about to get lit. And before you start writing in, I'm talking about the Nelson Mandela who owns the laundrette in my hometown. And once I saw him eat 40 bags of hula hoops in one sitting. Guy's a legend. Next to me, he's got a brain made for business and a bod made for sin.
Can't even get it out straight.
I've got a new hard hat, just in case. Here it is. Here it is. It's
quite soft.
Got straps there. There's a zip there. I don't know how you put it on, actually. It's such a hard... It's
such a hard hat.
That's it. That's the joke, is it?
The category is the thing you would most like to have with you on a car journey. A car would be pretty handy.
Get the hat out again. Party time.
Has anyone brought a new car?
This case?
It's a console carrying case, and here it is.
Wow. Wow.
Oh.
You can strap...
Is there a Taskmaster video game?
And that's why when you're on tour, you only wear one outfit, because you have to put all your energy into carrying this around.
Does it come with a console?
If you're a comedian, one of the things you need other than resilience and being emotionally dead inside is the skill of holding in your piss for long amounts of time. So I've brought a Shiwi. I think there's other brands available. I think there's one called a Go Girl.
Oh, I don't think I'd fully understood the scenario here. You're driving and wanting not to stop.
Yes.
Why?
As soon as I got it, I thought, I'm going to have a go at this. So I had a little try, and I got a little bit on the seat like a real live boy.
I brought in...
there we go.
A book.
A sailor's hat.
Yep.
Steve wore that in season 3 of Stranger Things.
You see a car beside you, you look over at the driver, he's wearing that. Everyone loves him. You're thinking, you know, is he late for his boat? Yeah.
This is what I perceive to be my reaction.
Okay.
Look at this prick.
I brought in a coordination game. If I can do this in 8 seconds on the show, Greg,
yeah,
you're going to give me 5 points.
I don't know, possibly.
But you're not in a car.
We're in a car. John's my
No, we're not.
Right, talk to me.
See
Okay.
where I put my sailors at?
Yeah.
Not pulling this off in 8 seconds.
The central reservation!
Okay, slow then.
So you failed?
No, hang on.
As a multiple car pilot. That's got
I thought John was a slam dunk for the one, but...
That is going to get beaten by a fucking sailor.
Yep.
And I bought an escape hammer.
Oh yeah, no, these are actually like genuinely good.
What is the hammer itself?
Yep.
The bit at the end slices through your seatbelt. You are welcome.
It's legitimately practical.
It's a fairly pessimistic thing to take with you, isn't it?
It's not. I think it's positive. If it was pessimistic, I would just be like, ah, well, dead now.
I must give Dara 3 points.
Right.
Fern with 4 points.
OK.
Sarah Millican 5 points.
There we go.
Okay. That seems quite reasonable. Oh, are we playing Cluedo? Why are we doing this in the garage, though?
Choose a room.
And a weapon.
Then await further instructions.
Oh, we're playing Cluedo. I am so excited. And yes, I'm calling it Cluedo because I know what you guys call it.
Blue caravan.
The weapons are a frying pan,
Belt.
A high heel shoe.
a staple gun,
A rubber duck?
Cactus.
traditional frying pan in the living room.
Could go frying pan. It's got a good swing on it.
Everyone's
And I'm
going
gonna
frying
leave you,
pan.
please,
in
Alex.
the-
I choose kitchen and cactus because I wanted to be unpredictable.
I need to be, like, contained. I'm gonna go in the caravan.
In the loo.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. So there's a bunch of frying pans in living rooms.
John Kearns being the only person who seems to think that this task might involve, and I quote, maiming someone.
I did think we... Oh, no.
Oh no, what?
Oh. Okay.
What do we see?
This is a bad choice.
What do we... Oh! Oh, the staple gun would have been great.
Pop 99 red balloons.
You must use your weapon.
Shout, stop it, when you think you popped precisely 99 red
Oh.
balloons.
Fastest
So-
wins.
Your time.
So there's
starts
more than 99 in the room?
If I shout out the number, you do like a 5-bar gate for me. Is that okay?
I love doing 5-bar gates.
I can see that about you.
Yeah, I did
What's
that when I was in
5-bar
prison.
gate?
Okay.
This is terrible. This is terrible. It's the worst weapon. It's the worst. Oh,
One.
oh, Sarah's smart. Oh, okay, yeah, they're all using the handle.
Do you want earplugs?
I can't hear you, Alex.
Okay.
Oh, you made me lose count. I know there's exactly 99 in here.
Do you think there's exactly 99? I don't think there's exactly 99.
87, 88, 80. Come on. 88, 89.
Oh, I think she double counted 88.
Stop it. I think I did really well.
And Munya overpopped.
And he burst all the balloons in that room.
Did he?
Yeah.
The 99,
Yeah.
though.
There were 111 in that room.
Yeah.
Dara, I think, took it a bit more seriously.
Oh, I went hell for leather.
Yeah.
Fuck those balloons.
There's a still of you where you look like a Roman warrior who's just come from the battle. Good 100 years.
Quick, he did it in 3 minutes 20, compared to 5 minutes 2 for Sarah. Not terribly slow, but 9 minutes 25 for Munya. Can I show you something else?
This doesn't sound good.
Oh no.
86, 87, 88, 80,
Yeah, she double counted 88.
88, 89, 90. You were supposed to be counting with me!
Yeah.
Traitor!
And then that happened, and I didn't know what to do, and I panicked, and you didn't do it right.
We've found our victim. Okay.
And yes, I get the significance of 99 red balloons. I remember the Nina song, 99 Luftballons. I took German like the year after that song came out. I needed a third language. We studied the lyrics.
In the room of their choice with the weapon of their choice. Dara, Sarah, and Munya did it in the living
Doing
room.
it in the
Frying
loo with the staple gun might actually be super easy, assuming you wouldn't be overloaded. The belt. Oh, it's got the stabby spindle bit.
Well, I'll just get going then.
Oh, the cactus is perfect.
Good luck.
I forgot about the cactus. John's just going violent.
That was more powerful than I thought.
5, 6, 7,
8, 9,
I think they're both wrong off the. They're going to be.
13, 14,
15, 16,
17, 18.
The count's going to be the hard part for both of these.
2, 3.
That's kind of awesome.
28. No, stop it!
She's a little
Stop the
traumatized.
clock.
You were holding the balloons by their little bums.
The sort of anus part of the balloon.
Yeah, no, I mean that's what it is.
So, yeah, you did, unfortunately, like Munya and Sarah, burst way too many balloons.
Oh.
There was one where a balloon rolled to the window and you came into shot and grabbed it. And I found myself growing that poor balloon. What hope did it have?
Here are the 2 stop-its.
Stop it.
Stop it!
He hit the target, as did Dara, so it's all about speed. Dara, 3 minutes 20 to burst.
Oh, John Kearns wins.
John, 2 minutes 29, you get 5 points! 4 to Dara, but unfortunately 0 to everyone else.
Wow, we're just straight disqualifying. The straight disqualifying in a task always feels so freaking painful, but Munya's just dying this week. Okay, this is going to be as quiet as possible.
Ooh.
Hello, Alex.
Munya's going to get 0 points again.
Sarah, can you smell that?
It's the rotten milk.
Mad in here.
It smells in here because one of the contestants did something bad in here.
I can tell. Did a little pumpy. No.
We can't talk about it?
No.
But you'll find out.
Damn.
Sarah's milk.
Get this feather into the bath.
You must not touch the feather, and the feather must not touch the ground.
After the feather has left its cushion, it must not touch a single thing for more than 5 seconds in total.
The cushion must not leave the lab.
If you make any mistake at all, Alex will blow his whistle and you must start all over again.
The cushion can't leave the
Fastest
lab, so
wins.
that's the challenge.
Finally, you must not say any words at any point from now on.
Oh. Oh. Oh, it's a silent. So the coordination, team coordination is going to suck. I need the rules. I need the rules written on the. Oh no. Dara's going to just. Don't take. Ah! 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Well, you've only got 5 seconds total. Hurry.
Sorry about that.
Dara's got an idea. So many plates. Where's the feather? Where's the feather? We have lost the feather.
You know, it has feathers.
Okay. Just dispose of plates once you've finished, once they've had their 5 seconds, so you don't accidentally use them twice. That's not the bathtub. Where's the bathtub? Where's the bathtub? One of them should go looking. One of them should go looking. Not there. Not there. Not there. They're doing really well here, but.
Please start again.
At least they know where it is. They know where they're going. Did they go right past it? Is it behind the curtain? No, okay. Quickly. Oh, okay. It is there. Okay.
You've got the feather in the bath.
That feels like an adventure and a half. It's either going to be
Let's talk about
terrible or not
Feather
bad.
Lost Gate and how.
I don't know who lost it.
It might have been me.
Look at Dara.
Is it me?
It was one of us, anyway. It's mad. You could feel Dara's anger radiating out of
I could
him.
feel it through the screen.
Yeah. The system of endless plates, and that kept us going. Like,
Well, it
what?
wasn't a system of endless plates. There were 12 plates.
Oh.
What waves and wets the bed every night?
They have to take it in turns moving it, and nothing can hold it for more than 5 seconds.
They have to take turns moving it. Does that mean the team of 3 had to use all 3 in rotation, or could they have sent somebody away? What on? Yeah, reread those Oh, Munya.
What did you do?
Munya, you went right past it, buddy. Come on.
Yeah, you go.
She's gonna find it. What? This is not gonna work. It's too powerful. Oh, the system of endless plates is so much better than this. Why have we incorporated a guitar into our plans? Oh, okay, now we're going to the system of endless... What? Oh, okay, at least Sarah found it. Did Munya just completely ignore it? I feel like this is a very long This is going to be a high-pressure pipe system. Getting the feather to actually stop in the bathtub may be a challenge.
Is it in the bath? I'll stop it.
Oh, okay. That was gratuitous.
Look at her little face.
Look what I found.
It was going to be hovering around, and you know Sarah would be using the guitar to direct it.
I was chief wafter. You know, it's like having a bane, I imagine.
Yeah.
Where you're just like, look at his little face.
A wee bairn.
With the tubes.
The three clowns got the feather in the bath in 7 minutes 45.
Okay.
What about the elaborate pipe system?
Oh, 24 minutes and 25 seconds.
Oh, no, we're close. Oh, Munya. Oh.
If you hadn't bought in those stupid plates, we wouldn't have had this problem.
I'll give them 2 points. And I'll give
Why?
the mighty team 5.
Oh, man. This may be John Kearns' episode again. I'm really enjoying the airport location. Like, I feel like it would be so much fun just dreaming up ideas for things to do in an empty airport. This feels like a snooker-related task.
Make an exercise ball touch Bernard.
What?
You may launch an exercise ball from behind the line and may not touch any balls after each launch.
Most balls actively involved in a successful launch wins.
What?
Your task ends when a ball touches Bernard.
Who's Bernard?
Who is Bernard?
Is Bernard the name of the store at the bottom or something?
Oh, damn.
Oh, there's Bernard.
So I can move all the balls so that when I hit one ball, it poo.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So we're setting up like a compound snooker shot with exercise balls.
We've got a game of Bernard Snooker, and anyone who doesn't understand it should just remember...
Surely you just want to get all the balls going and hope for the best.
I'm genuinely really excited about this.
Dara has an interesting setup, but with the funnels, I think that might not be a terrible idea.
Oh, come on.
You should, like, I mean, you could just get lucky.
Come on.
Yeah, it's going. It's going. Oh, no. Oh. Ah! You're breaking Gatwick.
Head off that, no. Not.
Yeah, I like Dara's setup.
Take that, Bernard.
Very well thought out.
Got a chance.
Oh, this looks promising. This looks promising. You just need a couple.
2 on the go. This is it.
2 on the go. Yeah, that blues nailed it. Boom.
Come on.
Ding.
You've struck Bernard.
But it's more about the number of contacts than the time. And they haven't shown Munya or John, so theirs are going to be interesting.
Fern, I'm going to ask you what your strategy was here.
No strategy.
I'm going to need you to tell me what that task was, because I don't know what that was.
But she did it.
Fern did get points, though.
Yeah, she got 4 balls involved. It hit Bernard within the 15 minutes. Everything's fine.
Fine.
Okay, yay.
We're in the middle of a task which involves gym balls.
I went to school with Jim Balls. That wasn't his real name, it was his nickname because he had massive testicles. So,
OK, question.
He doesn't
Could
understand.
you be a human shield?
boom.
He's either going to be really good or...
Stay like that.
2 minutes, John.
Bang, bang, bang.
It really is just 40 seconds now, John.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Only one shot. This is... Is this gonna work? It's not over yet. Not over yet. There goes the pink. There goes the pink. Wow. John frickin' Kearns might be a secret genius.
It's a good throw. That is a very good throw. Right, Alex, get ready.
No. Well, they're all moving. And they're all moving.
Look at all those hits. Yeah.
All right. Dang.
I grew up in the 70s where we weren't allowed to have self-confidence. And I really enjoy watching Munya because he absolutely believes in himself. And by stark contrast, what I wrote down for John was shambles. But he set it up and it worked an absolute treat.
Yeah. But Munya, as you saw, 15 balls, he laid them all out. It was wonderful. Do you want to see it one more time?
Yeah, I do.
Incredible.
Right, Alex, get ready. OK, release.
Oh! 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 Munya, you cheat! It is the Munya sucking episode.
Yes! What you don't know can't hurt you.
That's an egregious cheat. Wow.
I don't want to believe anymore.
Can we take him aside like we took Acaster aside?
What are you going to do to him, Greg?
Give him no points.
Yeah, damn right. Frankly, you should be taking points away. Munya, you cheat.
They're all on double figures except for Munya, who's only got 3 points. John is in the lead with 17.
Wow. Munya does not deserve to be so self-confident. Oh, what do we have here?
Who will read the final task?
Blow an item the furthest on the Knappett.
Yeah, the Jessica.
If
Knappett.
your item falls from the Knappett, you are disqualified. The person who blows something the least far each round is eliminated unless someone is disqualified. You must not use the same blower or item twice.
You have 5 items to blow with. You've got some bellows, a recorder, a whoopee cushion, a straw, and just for you, a leaf blower.
Oh, right. This is... I would have to think about my strategy a bit here.
Still got it.
Put your least confident combo up first because you only have to beat 1 out of 5 people. Oh, and you have to do it from the pedestal.
Oh, that is lovely.
Oh, that's a quality P shot. I love how serious everyone takes this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, the recorder's not a good blower. Oh dear. Oh dear. You need to pinch off so many holes on the recorder. Too far, too far, too far. Yeah.
That is pink.
I didn't even see where it went. Okay, there it is. I see what you're trying to do, Sarah, but this is family television.
Yes.
The teams have all made it through. Kearns is out. Okay, round 2.
So just the one eliminated. Beach ball and bellows. Oh, hit the brakes, hit the brakes. Hit. Okay, like when does it stop moving? Like beach balls just notoriously move forever. Oh man.
He's actually all right.
Freaks! Freak! No, it's gone! Oh, it's off the Knappett!
Sorry, Fern.
Okay, Munya.
You want to just kick it like you did the ball the other time, yeah?
Oh.
Power of 1,000 ancestors.
It's off.
Oh, it's off. Yeah. Oh, man. Surprisingly consistent tactics here.
That's it, that's it.
Bellows and beach balls. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I thought if she knocked Dara off, she'd just be the... Oh, no! Oh. Dara wins. How are they going to score that? Is he 5 points only for him?
I think we can see his final puff one more time.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, no. No! Oh, we're being a stickler.
What was that thing you said about the...
John gets 1 point, everyone else gets 5 points.
I really needed them.
Wow, just like that.
John Kearns was in the lead in this episode.
Oh, no.
But Dara O Briain wins the episode with 21 points.
Oh, how the turns have tabled. I was secretly hoping we were seeing one of the worst episodes ever.
It's Dara O Briain!
Yeah, I was kind of secretly hoping that we were going to see one of those episodes where the worst contestant has a truly tragic score. I mean, let's face it, sub 10 is genuinely bad no matter what. So this one will go down for that for Munya, because you know the cheating was egregious. It wasn't like an accidental contact like Dara's Bellows making contact with his beach ball. This was like a no, I'm going to throw a little kick in there because I don't think that all the cameras on me will ever see it. Anyhow, those final 5 points in the final task kind of rescued Munya from proper historical badness, and it just became a typically bad episode for a contestant, because he was sucking up to them. Yeah, 1 point in the prize task, 0 points in the 99 red balloons because he can't count, only 2 points for the feather into the bath, disqualified with the exercise balls and the Bernard. I mean, he was sitting on 3 points going into that final task. 2 disqualifications in an episode will do that. I appreciate that the sternness of the Taskmaster is back a little bit this season. I feel like perhaps Greg has been too lenient in recent series, but man, the bellows on the beach ball for Dara, I mean, that's a little painful. Now, I get that it doesn't affect the winner of the episode, but it gives extra points to Fern and John and Sarah for sure. Or, sorry, Fern and Munya and Sarah, because John was out in the first round. But it probably won't have an impact on the final scoring, but who knows? Who knows? It might make a difference further down the table, because John lost a lot of ground to the rest of the field in that final task because of that balloon. Otherwise, the others would have tied for 2 points, I think. So that's an extra 3 points for 3 competitors, just like that. Anyhow, still nothing like Joe Wilkinson's disqualification in Chuck the Potato into the golf, into the golf cup, the golf hole. That one is the most painful disqualification I think that we will ever see on Taskmaster. From the height of glory to the absolute dismay of defeat, because he didn't know it was coming. Munya was expecting it. Munya knew he got away with it, or thought he got away with it. It wasn't revealed to him that he had accidentally broken the rules. He knew what he had done. frankly, knowing that he knew what he had done, I feel like he should be punished additionally beyond just the 0. Like, does Greg have the ability to take away points? Perhaps he should. Perhaps he should. But that might be just even a smidge too much power for the Taskmaster. I think we can. Let's go through the tasks and have a little discussion here. The prize task. I think we're back to mediocre offerings in the prize task. I don't feel like anyone's really knocking the prize task out of the park on a regular basis on this series, and I'm not sure. I feel like no one's approaching any of the prize tasks with any real lateral thinking. And a couple of the contestants seem to just bring in any old thing and try and make it work. Like Munya in this episode. And for that matter, John Kearns. Like the sailor hat, the hand-eye coordination game. I don't see what they have anything to do with a pleasant car trip. As much as I appreciate that every contestant in this series is participating with gusto and taking the competition seriously, except perhaps Munya, and it's punishing him, his lack of respect for the sport, perhaps is the best way to put it, is coming back to bite him in the rear, but we don't have a lot of lateral thinkers this season. It hasn't hindered the show, but it has reduced those crazy moments where somebody comes up with a really brilliant solve that no one anticipated, including quite possibly Alex. Because there are the brilliant solves that Alex planned for, the ones where he hid the secret clue somewhere in the room or something along those lines. But then there are the ones where somebody just comes up with something completely off the wall, something unintended that fits the rules of the game completely and is a brilliant masterstroke. And I don't know if we've had many of those this season. Again, totally depends on the cast, but I'm, as much as I love those moments, it doesn't seem to be reducing my enjoyment of this series. So it just makes those moments that much more precious when they do happen. Let's move on to the 99 red balloons. Knowing how to count, obviously very important. I love the randomness of the setup. Pick a room, pick a weapon. And it's just pure luck. I'm not sure that any room in particular would be particularly challenging. The loo might be difficult just because of lack of space, although, I mean, with the right weapon, it could be quite useful. Like if you had the cactus in the loo, I feel like they'd be stacked so high you could just wave the thing around, but then counting becomes an issue. So you want a slow and steady approach so that you can count accurately. If you're just flailing around and popping things at random, then that could be a challenge. What were all the weapons? There was the frying pan, the belt, the cactus, there was a staple gun, which I feel like would be pretty solid choice for popping balloons. But if there was at least one more. I find it interesting that so many people pick the living room and the frying pan. I guess because the frying pan feels like the most traditional of weapons. And the living room's just comfortable. It probably doesn't stink like milk. I love that the rotting milk gives us a timeline of the shoot. It means that Sarah and Munya were probably the last two contestants to be filmed. It feels like Dara, Fern, and John were the first three. They've all passed through the house when we've reached Sarah and Munya. And Sarah they obviously filmed their team task stuff after we did Sarah's individual milk events in the lab. But no one else reacted to it. So I'm assuming either Munya's... I'm assuming that Munya's sense of smell isn't that mind-blowingly good, and it just... He had the misfortune of following Sarah in the shooting order. But otherwise, it's a straightforward task. There's not much that you could do to game that game. You know, it's pop them as quickly as you can, but pop them accurately and pop them with your tool. And that's pretty straightforward. And the fact that if you count wrong, you're disqualified makes you lean towards caution. 3 people didn't count right. I feel bad about Sarah double counting 88 because of her mishit. What's 5-bar gate? I feel like I've heard that, but I don't know what that is at all. I'm sure you guys have already explained it to me in the comment section by now, but yeah, I feel like I should know what that is, but I have no clue. Then we had the team task, feather into the bathtub. I think all things considered, the team of 3 did a pretty solid job. I feel Dara's frustration, but I think the only thing that they could have done, and I'm not sure if the rules permitted this or not, because they read through them so quickly, is would they have been able to send one person off to look for the bathtub while the other 2 were passing the feather back and forth? That could have sped things up, because they could have avoided the detour out into the yard, and instead they could have gone straight to the study, or the living room, I suppose, as it's called. But the pipes, like, I get that Munya wants to make good TV, and honestly, God bless him that he does, but Sarah needed to put her foot down there. You know, no, there's a quicker way to do this. I feel like we didn't even get, like, I feel like Munya just ran past the bathtub a couple of times without even realizing it was there. But this is the kind of task where I feel like there's somehow there's a way to game this system. And it does involve keeping it aloft, but keeping it aloft within an enclosed container that it's not touching the container itself. And I don't know exactly what that would be. Or maybe that's overcomplicating it. Maybe that's thinking along the lines of like creating this pipe system to take it there. But yeah, maybe this is one of those tasks where simple passing back and forth is the quickest, best way to do it. There's nothing that said you couldn't grab it with something. So like if you had tongs or utensils, I feel like you could move quicker with it than just balancing loose on a plate where it's subject to wind and everything else. So I feel like if you had kitchen utensils, you know, like trap it between 2, you know, chopsticks and tongs, and trap it between 2 spoons and that sort of thing, you could move much more quickly with it. So if you knew where the bathtub was, you could grab it with the tongs and maybe even run it to the bathtub directly in 5 seconds. Or maybe you would have one pass off between the 2. Take the pillow to the edge of the lab, because the pillow can't leave the lab. Have the feather sitting on the pillow at the edge of the lab. Know where you're running it to. You're only about 20 feet, I think, from the edge of the lab into the living room. You could do that in 5 seconds easily if you had a firm grasp on the feather. I think that's the winning strategy. But it would take a little bit of scouting. That's all. And communicating that amongst the team without having the ability to speak. That's the brilliance of that task. Take away their communication, their verbal communication. Munya is the only one that decided to write, and I don't know what he was trying to communicate. I guess his air blower miming kind of made sense, but he even went to the shed and couldn't even find the air blower. I think at that point, the leaf blower, I think at that point, he doesn't get that discounts the idea. If you can't find the tool for your idea, move on to the other player's idea. But Sarah was so thrilled to have found the leaf blower that, like, how much time did they waste on that leaf blower? Because that was never going to work. I love the exercise ball snooker in the airport. I think that's a brilliant idea. I think Munya was close. If he had a better aim, it could have easily worked. But I think John's was brilliant. Like, John's was set up by somebody who actually plays snooker, because he had this chain along the near wall. Get all those. There was like 5 or 6 just along the near wall. They were all going to roll down. They were all going to drift around the corner. I loved Dara's funnel. That was a super smart idea. Not as as effective, because the idea, it's based on the points of number of balls that you're making contact with, getting involved, in which case you really do want them all in a straight line. So I feel like what I would have done is set it up, I forget how the rest of John's was set up, but I would have started with that row of 5 or 6 along the near wall before it makes the right-hand turn, and then put the rest along the top of the hill at the right-hand turn. And so all the ones coming down the hill are going to make contact with most of the ones sitting at the top of the hill. And now you've got 15 balls coming down the hill at every point of attack. One of them's going to make contact. I think that's the way you do it. I will see in the edit that that's probably exactly what John did. I can't recall exactly how he set up the rest of his, but well done. And Fern had no idea what she was doing and still managed to pull it off in 15 minutes, but granted with the lowest score, because she was just like booting balls around with no clear idea of what was supposed to be happening. Even when she was watching it in studio, I'm not sure she really understood the task. Having watched the final task, the in-studio task, I would have avoided using the beach ball at all, because those notoriously, I mean, they're giant sails basically. They're so light compared to their surface area that they just move with the slightest of air currents, including that which would be found in your typical filming theater in the UK, I believe. I was so nervous for Dara's being knocked off, even once it had come to rest there in the second round. The pea and straw combo, that's a classic simple solve. The recorder would probably be the blowing instrument. I would avoid it, like all those holes. That being said, we never got to see how the leaf blower performed. Like I would be worried about the leaf blower just rocketing whatever you put whatever you put you blow it against off the Knappett. I love that Knappett has just become part of the Taskmaster vocabulary, by the way. Every time I hear that word, I picture her tumbling off the side. But if I was to use, like, I feel like the pea straw combo I would save for my 3rd or 4th round, because that's when you want a really confident combination. Something that you're less secure in. You only have to beat 1 out of 5 people or 1 out of 4 people for those early rounds, as opposed to, you know, really trying to get it as close to the edge as possible, as far away as possible. I'm surprised by how similarly minded a bunch of our contestants are. A bunch of people started off with straw and pea. A bunch of people picked living room and frying pan. I wonder if you put these options to the public at large, whether you would get similar favorites, or whether it's just weird coincidence amongst the comedian community. I don't know. What would you guys have picked? How would you have strategized your way through that final task? Whenever I see them start in the garage, I get worried, but it made total sense in the Cluedo. But I feel like, I'm not sure where I would have, I feel like I would have gone back to the lab. And I'm not sure why. And I need to know what the 5th weapon was before I decide what weapon I would have chosen. Although I probably would have leaned staple gun. Although it's so hard to say what I was thinking before knowing what the task was. I don't think I would have taken frying pan, but maybe I'm misremembering already. We tend to retroactively modify our memories to fit the narrative of our actions. So, Congrats to Dara for winning another episode. I don't think we're ever going to see Munya win one. I don't have high hopes for Fern either, but they're both like super entertaining contestants. Often in previous series there has been a contestant or another that's kind of driven me nuts. And I will absolutely get mad with a contestant on this series if they cheat egregiously and purposely like Munya did. But I won't hold that against them in the next episode, because dude's entertaining. Dude's a lot of fun to watch. Fern, she definitely has her moments. I really appreciate her energy on the show. I feel like I would very much be acting like Dara. I may not be performing as well, but I would be taking this super seriously. There would be triumphant poses and shouts at my moments of success, and it would really matter to me. It really, really would. And I would be talking shit on the stage too, and it would come back to bite me in the ass when I accidentally touched my bellows to my beach ball. Love this show. Can't wait for next week, guys. Love to hear your thoughts and comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to see the full-length reactions to this episode and everything else that I put up on the channel here on YouTube, head over to my Patreon, patreon.com/NeilTalks. We have full unedited reactions. You do need your own copy of the show for copyright reasons. And you also have early access to most of my other shows. Obviously, there's no early access to Taskmaster. I get these out as quickly as I possibly can. But if you want to get a bunch of weeks ahead on QI or the IT Crowd or The Expanse or The Boys or Rick and Morty or anything else that you're interested in, by all means, check out my Patreon, patreon.com/NeilTalks. Thank you guys so much for spending a little bit of your time here today. And until next time, take care, stay healthy. We'll see you soon. Cheers.